everybody, and welcome to today's General Hospital Reaction / recap / I should be better at this by now. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or our recaps. There we go. Very interesting today, so let's get right to it. I always have to find something to say before I start the recap, otherwise it's awkward, you know? So, Sam and Patrick, Sam brought up moving in again, and Sam really wants to table that conversation because she's not really ready for that right now. And Sam stumbles upon the cup or whatever, it was like whatever, that she had her ring in, and she starts to remember that weird thing that Jake said at the hospital about there only being one ring. So she starts to wonder like what that means, but she didn't really get there with the thought yet, if you know what I mean. So at the courthouse, Nina and Franco's hearings are happening, and Nina and Franco talk and Franco gets on Nina's case for telling Alexis the truth about her faking the breakdown, and then he says that he told Scott, and then Nina gets on his case about both telling the district attorney, Ika, what are you doing? No! Telling the district attorney, and for getting on a high horse and judging her when he did the exact same thing / something worse. Ika, why did you have to do that? And Alexis, now like Nina's hearing kind of starts in like the last 5 minutes of the show, and Alexis tells the truth that in middle of court that Nina's breakdown was a fake. So, good job, Nina, right? I know. Is she not the cutest? At Kelly's, Rick tells Molly about his online dating. And he tells them that the woman he met wound up being married, and he got out of there and, like, didn't bother with that. But while, like, he's telling the story and, like, Hayden's kind of simultaneously talking to Jake, they do flashes from the other day. Oh, what happened? They do flashes from the other day of, like, them all, of Hayden and Rick having a little photo shoot with this other guy who's posing as Jake, so that she'll have, like, sentimental pictures and stuff of them. Anyway, yeah. Then Molly and TJ leave, and the guy from the photo shoot comes and sits at the table, and Rick's like, you can't be here, and I think Rick might be getting blackmailed. And also at Kelly's, Spinelli and Maxie run into each other, and okay, sorry, but I seriously, like, laugh maniacally when Spinelli's like, well, now that your relationship with Nathan's over, we can be together and we can be a family. And she's like, hell no, we are not doing that. And, like, his face, oh my goodness, his face just, like, dropped. And, like, I don't know, did he really think that with Nathan out of the way, like, she was gonna be like, oh, thank goodness Nathan's not here, I can be with you now. Like, no. And she confronts him about how she feels like she's being treated like a prize, a big, as she said, a big, gaudy championship belt that isn't even useful. Like, if it was just a normal classy belt that was useful, that'd be fine. But we're talking about a tacky, gaudy belt that cannot even be worn. So, obviously, Maxie does not want to deal with that. And then Spinelli gives Maxie a big speech about how he's afraid that just because he did, like, this one stupid thing, it's going to ruin their chances of being together. And I don't know. It just might. It really, really just might. I used to be such a Spixie fan, I really do, but this new incarnation of Spinelli and how he's been acting, I'm not, like, I don't know, just, it doesn't feel like Spinelli. Like, he may walk and talk like Spinelli, but the content of what he's saying isn't Spinelli, just in my opinion. And Hayden. So, Jake goes to Hayden's room, and Rick is still there because he dropped off all the evidence. Sorry, I thought she was in my knitting crate. And they're all stressed because Jake got there early and Rick is still there. And I'm like, oh my god, go hide in the closet. Like, the Metro Court rooms aren't like motel rooms where there's nowhere to hide. Like, just walk down, like, freaking hallway. It's like a suite. Like, come on, Rick. Use your head. Use your head. And Hayden pretty expertly kind of throws blame back on Jake. Saying that maybe he doesn't want to remember their life together because then he feels really bad and he, like, pretends to remember stuff that he doesn't remember, and because he feels bad. And Carly goes over to Liz's house for a thank you for telling Jake that Elizabeth was free and like so he could go over there. And Elizabeth fills her in on the whole Jake's wife thing, and Carly is not buying it one bit. So Carly decides that her and Elizabeth need to go to the Metro Court and sort this whole thing out, because this woman could be like just a random person that's trying to take advantage. And when they walk in, Jake and Hayden are kissing. Dun dun dun. That is it for today's General Hospital recap. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I will see you tomorrow for more General Hospital, and hopefully my house is a little warmer because apparently it's spring and it's still freezing out. Isn't that so much fun? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!